Welcome back.
Thank you. I think I've got it all up and running.
Oh, okay. I also got the item, so let's just check quickly if it works. So, let me equip it, and yep, there you go.
That's super neat.
You can try it, like, take it, and then take my hands.
Oh, I should.
Oh wait, sorry, I can do it this way.
Awesome.
And if you move with me, I should be able to get dragged to, like, try moving now. Yep.
Okay. It's like, hey, come over here. I want to show you something. And just grab somebody and run.
Exactly. Okay, so let me start a session. Again, if it doesn't work, I have to open another one.
Okay.
So let's go with this.
Oops. Failed.
Okay, closing. Opening up again. Also, it makes sense that I should host because you're streaming already, and it shouldn't put load on your network. Okay. Start session.
Loading.
Here we go. Okay. Let me put up the Twitch chat.
Okay. I was just going to ask that.
Let me get it. So, oh, okay. There we go. So let's get your name. Nope.
Yep.
This was correct, right?
Yep. Looks like it, at least.
Connected.
Awesome.
Let's check if it's gonna update when I follow you, because I haven't yet.
Hi, Dova.
Huh.
And
Hello.
Zen. Do I wave at myself or do I wave that way? I'm not sure.
You're currently in the first person mode, so if you open up your dash again, and then go on tools, and then camera streaming.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and then you have to press the button mirror to display.
Oh, and right there's my camera. And now it sees.
Yep.
So now I can wave to them and not to myself.
Yep.
Okay.
Exactly. Okay. Yep, now I can see your camera too, or you can just hide it too if you want to. So let me
Hi,
hide mine
Papu.
because I don't use it actually.
Or Papu.
Hello, Papu. Okay. So this is the world of Jewel. This is called Stage Launch. And you know, you can have a great time here just sitting around. Maybe, you know, have like an event, an occasion.
A very nice dinner. Oops. Thank.
Yep.
Nope, I can't grab it.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think you can grab
bummer.
these, but this will be possible, like, very easily. I can check if they're actually separate objects. Let's see. No, they aren't.
Oh, okay.
But it'll be possible. So, you know, you can change your music if you want to here, over here. Here's a volume slider.
Okay.
And you might be able to be parallel. Yep.
Oh, nice. So we can do interviews?
Yeah. It's starting to because the tool hasn't been updated.
Oh, okay.
But it's very easy. Let me fix it. So I'm holding this, right? And a hand like shows up. I can just turn it around. Okay. Try again. Okay. See? Now this hand is fixed. But the right hand has to be fixed too. Oh, which is already fixed.
Okay.
Kinda. And then, we could do interviews. So, how was your day?
It was really long, and I got to yell at somebody on the phone, which is always really fun. So, yeah, overall, it was a good day.
Nice, nice. Okay, let's get back to the news. Okay. Yeah, there's not much going on in this world, so we can directly move on to the next one.
Okay. And then will the chat follow us, or do we open that in each world?
We can make it actually follow us. When we press the button, it's gonna follow the person who's gonna press it.
Are my shaders bugged? Possibly. Most likely.
Your shaders are bugged? They're a bit shiny because of the lightning, I think, on the walls.
Oh, okay.
But let's change worlds and see what happens. I'll be back.
Hi, Joey.
Hello.
I don't know why I waved to the chat window instead of to the camera, but that's what I did.
Okay, so we have this world where we can create our own anime avatar if we want to. And this will showcase the possibility of NeosVR, so you can easily create your own avatar if you want to. And by just clicking things and dragging your own textures in. So let's just see how it looks. I'm gonna open a session. Start the session. And try pressing on it.
Loading.
Okay. Okay. Tell me when you're fully loaded in.
It looks like I am.
Oh, okay. So this is the character we can create. On the right side, we have the textures we can change. Like, it's literally drag and drop. For example, I'm gonna use a laser, and then maybe create another one, and then just place it in. It's just gonna snap.
Okay.
And then on the left hand, we can press on body parts, and then just, for example, toggle maybe the nails on the finger or the head ribbon. Is it on the camera? Like, can the people see?
I'm not.
If they can't, go to tools again, like the streaming window.
No, it's focused on me. So, would I click off the mirror to display? Uh-oh. We broke him. While we wait on Blaze, I can do maybe. Maybe I can do something. I know I've done it before, I just don't remember how I did it, so that I can see chat. Oh, there. No, those are not what I'm looking for. Or did I crash? That would be an excellent question. No, it's not going to be there. Boop, boop, boop. Or I keep going to the same folder. That might be part of my problem. No. I might have to use Google. Nope. I thought it was something right on the camera. But I don't see it. Hi again.
Hello.
I was trying to figure out where I get Twitch chat in my... Is it in the inventory?
It's in the same preview window when you open the Twitch.
That's not it, right?
No. Let me delete this. When you open up your dash again, right? Press on Tools.
Tools.
And then Camera Streaming. On the same window on the preview, on the right side, you see the Twitch icon.
Okay. There we go.
And then to like pop out a Twitch chat, you have to press the yellow button on the top right corner of it, like a pin icon.
Okay. And then like that.
There you go.
Okay.
And then we can just scale it to, and then maybe put it over here.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Okay, and back to the like the camera mode, so people can see what you see. Open up the camera streaming window again. And then press on the smooth POV on the left side, the button.
Okay.
This will show your field of view.
Awesome. Okay.
Yep. So let's do that again because they didn't see it. So on the right side we have the textures on the avatar. And we can just drag and drop literally textures we can import into the game, and then it's gonna snap onto the fields. And oh, there's actually like a color wheel. You know, we can just change the color on the fly.
Oh, fun.
Maybe like a blue or like a purple one.
Oh, that's cute too. Yeah.
So this is the shininess, the emission. And yeah, like when you want to change like other things, maybe you want to toggle off the arms or like the head ribbons. On the left side, we can just do that by pressing on the buttons here. And for example, when I press on arm,
Okay.
the arm clothes go away, or like maybe the shoes, and now she's barefoot.
Mm.
Or we can change like the gestures on it too, like I3, I don't know what happens, or it's like
Oh,
the
the iris, yeah.
or like I small. And we can take these things and do the same like in VR chat, like when we press a button, then this gesture should get activated. And yeah, when we're done, we're just gonna press on confirm, and then you can hop into it.
Oh, okay.
I can't see my legs, so I hope it looks fine.
Yeah, you look fine.
Oh, here's a mirror behind us. So, yeah. This is how you would create, like, in the future, avatars in Neos, if you don't want to learn Blender and Unity and other stuff. And, yeah.
Neat.
Let's move on to the next one.
Okay.
Let me get the warp.
Hi, Nick. Hi, Zen.
Okay. This is the Space Palette train by Mr. Megatronic. Let me start this session. Prince, ports, go. Should be able to join now.
Loading. Awesome.
Hey.
Oh.
Okay. This might take a bit because the textures are high quality, so.
Okay. It just looks like we're flying through space on like well, now it's starting to load in. So it's just like, oh, I'm just shooting through space.
By the way, turn again the camera mode to group or like world, and so people can see like the whole world. You can also turn the camera while this is active on the left side with the arrows.
And then I need Twitch chat again, right?
Mm-hmm. Just pressing on the yellow pin button. Yep. Okay. So by pressing this one again, it should pin on me. Yep, it does.
Okay.
Try pressing on it. And now we have the Twitch chat following us all the time.
Oh, okay. So we don't have to open it each time?
Sadly, we must always like spawn a Twitch chat into a world, but I think it should be possible to like automatically spawn it with an avatar we have saved. For example, like the current one.
Oh, okay.
It's possible. Okay. Are you?
I am. Yeah. I can hear like the train sounds too.
Okay. So you can actually sit on these seats, and let's try with this one.
Kind of.
And you can adjust these. Yeah, you can adjust these. I think there was a button. So yeah, over here. It's behind the Twitch chat.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. You see now these small ribbons, and for example, I can move the blue one, and it's gonna adjust your feet, or like the green one for the knees, I assume. I'm not perfect, but I'm trying to adjust it correct. And also the hips, like, yeah, that doesn't work properly. Oh, also, yeah, I'm having fun, Turk, and also welcome.
Hi, Turk. And thank you. Oh, wait, there's a camera now. You're over there. You can't see through my eyeballs.
Also, yeah, Turk, we have also managed to get the eye tracking So,
Mhm.
maybe you can demonstrate it, like try to close an eye.
Winks.
Yep. And next up is emote tracking when HTC decides to release it.
Mhm.
Okay, so I think to get out you have to jump.
Yes.
Yep. And then let's go to the other side.
Is my dress going through me again?
I think if you move, it's gonna fix itself. Try moving.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Never mind. Open up the inventory and then
Inventory.
Mhm. And then press on the avatar you have selected, and then press on the thunderbolt. Then you're gonna instantly spawn into the avatar you have. There you go. That fixed it.
Okay.
Yep. So let's go to the other side of the train. And this side is actually.
Can I move this so it's not? Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it fixed on you?
Yeah.
It is.
It was just right in front of my face instead of. So I couldn't see where I was going.
Yep. So where do we activate this one again? Oh, okay. I think as soon as you play the video player, it's gonna start the lightning and such.
Oh.
So let's. Stop the music for a moment. Let's try opening the world browser. Switch to POV, please, so everyone can see it. Smooth POV. And then. Yeah, and then open up your dash again.
Okay.
And then go on worlds. Oh, actually, other people can't see your UI currently because it's set to private UI disabled in the camera settings, like in the streaming camera setting. So they can't see it because, maybe you have some private messages and, private inventory, which other people can't see through the streaming camera. But if you want to show it explicitly, you have to enable that.
Okay.
So let's go on tools again. And then on camera streaming. And then on the right hand side, the first button, right? The setting clock.
Okay.
Like the setting gear thing. Press on render private UI. Like enable the checkbox, render private UI.
Okay.
And everyone will be able now to see it. So if you try opening your dash again,
Okay. And then you said worlds?
Exactly, worlds.
Mhm.
And then let's go on Bros Worlds. Yep. And then if you press the yellow button, now you'll be able to see the window too. Yep. And then these are currently the worlds we could join possibly. So, you know, we have a lot of worlds by now. And, you know, it goes on and on with the pages. And yeah. And now let's go to VtuberEN Islands. VtuberEN. There we go. Oh, there are two copy actually. This one was updated 94 days ago, and this one 65 days ago. Yeah, let's go with this one. So get World Orb. Let me start this session. So we'll try joining.
Loading.
Yes. There we go.
I don't think that's where we're supposed to be going. Oh. That was strange.
Were you like in your local home?
I was,
or...
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it sometimes happens, but I don't know why.
Okay. I was like, I don't think this is where I'm supposed to be, and then it jumped me here, and I'm like, okay.
Okay, so this is the VtuberEN Island, and it's kind of large scale. So if you look from here, we can actually go to these places too.
Okay, and I am.
So let's go.
I am still loading, by the way.
Oh, okay. Let's wait.
Okay.
Yeah, the world is pretty big with these textures and such. So can you spawn the Twitch chat again?
Oh.
So we can see people type. So let's scale it a bit. And you can place it however you want, like maybe to the side and then you can on you.
Okay, I am loaded in.
Okay, let's go to the top first. And have you seen this world before?
You've not brought me here before.
Oh no, maybe you have seen it like in a video or something.
Oh no, I don't believe I have.
Oh, okay. Because for example, the mouse tracking demonstration video was captured here. Maybe I thought you've seen it here.
Not that I remember.
So on the side we have some different settings, and currently it's playing music from Final Fantasy 14. I'm not sure if it's copyrighted or not, so I'm just gonna turn it down.
Do I have to turn it down as well? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
This one's low.
Okay.
So we have the day and night cycle.
Oh, pretty.
I'm not sure. Oh, okay. This one is not local. This happened instantly, I think. Oh, okay. Even more night. Okay, it has 3 modes. The street lamps, we can toggle the intensity from here. We have the fireflies, visual effects. We have a high performance mode, like, you know, if you have a weaker PC, some worlds are optimized to it. And we got a message. We're seeing the inside of your face on stream.
Oh.
What? Yeah, try making like worlds or groups.
Okay. I'm guessing that's
And
better.
then yeah. So yeah, there's a toggle to open like high performance modes. Some worlds are optimized for weaker PCs, and we have the show and name tags, so we can just hide them if we don't like it. I think this is local. Can you see still mine?
No, I can't see yours now.
Okay, so it's global. And then, we have a mirror, a VR chat simulator. Yeah, so this is the top, like, you can make some picnics with your friends, family. And I don't think they're grabbable either, but, we can make them grabbable. If you want, we can spawn some food in. So, as we know, VR chat has an inventory, and this is mine, for example. And I'm not sure which way is the camera.
It's behind you.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm holding on to it. So, oh yeah,
Oh,
group function. It's trying to get everyone in.
okay.
So maybe smooth POV.
As long as you're not seen inside my head.
Let me check how bad it is. Um, it's actually fine though. On the stream right now.
Okay.
Okay. So let's go to Neos Essentials, and in the inventory we should have like some food items. I think examples. No, maybe on gadgets. Throwables. Yeah. For example, oh, for example, we have these throwable meats, and when you're holding onto it, you're gonna make the eating sound, and then when you're done, you're just gonna, throw it away.
That's.
Or when you have the index controllers, and then it decides to not work anymore. You can just throw it down.
I don't have index controllers, but I'll throw it away anyway.
Oh, we have something for
Oh,
everything.
good. Just
So
perfect.
yeah. So yeah, this is the top from the island.
Okay.
Let's go down. So
You had a little
I
accident.
can explain. Can you help me, please?
Sure. Oh.
No, you fell down. Grab onto me.
Okay.
And there we go.
All right.
So try turning on group mode again so everyone can see the beautiful worlds. There will be later easier ways to switch between it. So
Oh, is there?
this is just for now.
Okay.
The user interface and everything else we're gonna get changed. So
Oh, that's what you were showing me the other day, right?
yes,
Awesome.
I'm gonna spawn a video so everyone can see how great the new updates will be, where you can create your own custom user interfaces. So let's go down first. Don't forget to
Both of them. Yep.
double the yep to accelerate, double the speed. We could technically jump down too, but I can't guarantee anything. So yeah. So keep in mind this world was done inside Neos. Like the lightning settings and everything else, like the shadows, they're all made inside Neos. So you don't have to learn any other programs. You just need your models with some textures, and everything is inside the game,
That's super cool.
which you will see. Yep, which I will demonstrate too. And you got any message? How are you?
I'm doing great, Papu. How are you doing? I'm on an adventure. It's got to be a great day.
Exactly. I mean, I've never been in a bad adventure.
Mm-mm. Well, maybe if there was sharks or something, but I don't think we'll see any sharks.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Not today. No sharks today.
Not today. So, yay, we're almost there. So this map really reminds me of like um Zelda Breath of the Wild. You know, the
It's
wildness.
really pretty. Oh,
Yep.
oops. Oh no, I fell down. I fell down. Oh, okay. There. Oh. Oh, I have to run all the way back. Oh no. That's okay.
Okay.
I'll find my way.
Uh,
Oh, you're here too.
let's try. Yeah,
Oh,
let's try cheating.
okay. Okay. I tried jumping and I
Let's-
just fell instead.
Yeah, let's try changing to flying mode
Okay.
because this is a thing too.
Mhm.
We can change into anything we can imagine. Like these are the default ones. Like walking was walking,
Mhm.
fly is flying. Grapbolt and teleport are two different ones. Teleport is actually great for people who are also like very badly motion sick.
Mhm.
And the Grapbolt is like, how can I explain? I have to demonstrate this one. Um, wait, let me get down first, maybe. Uh, uh, oh yeah, I totally forgot. Um, Tia?
Mhm.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
I couldn't find you. So the way you move with Grapbolt is just I'm holding like my joystick like in,
Mhm.
and then I can just move it and then
Okay.
grabbing onto the world.
Hmm.
Yep. Not my favorite locomotion though.
It looks like it could be slow, depending on what you're trying to do. But I bet if you're trying to
Yeah.
climb a tree, it's really helpful.
Uh, yes, but you can change the locomotion mode from the default, like the walking one, to make it grabbable anything. And for example, I should be able to climb this tree now. So, yep,
Okay.
there you go. Let's try climbing the tree. But don't let go because it doesn't have colliders and we may fall through it. But yeah, and then I can let go and fall down. Okay, let's try to remove again. Let's cheat. You notice that we're pretty slow when we're flying.
Mhm.
That's why I scaled myself. So
Ha-
that's the thing to Neos. We can scale ourselves. You have to open up your hand menu, like this one,
uh-huh. Oh, and then
and then yeah, enable scaling. Now we can let go, and then both gripping buttons, and then yep.
wait.
Oh, you're pretty tiny now.
Oh, like I'm not growing. How do I grow?
You have to push it like inwards. Outside is like smaller. If you push it like inside, like the controls go inside. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So let's try flying down again.
Oh, I am giant. It didn't look like I was giant.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
To reset your scale like directly again, you can just also press the reset scale button.
Okay.
Yep. so we don't have to do it manually. So we reach the middle, and I'm not sure if there's anything like activatable or something, but there was another world we joined yesterday, 2 days ago, and we can go into that one too, and then we can see like how interactable we can make the worlds too. And yeah, do you notice that the water looks actually realistic? Like it looks very real, and you can also program to be like how can I say, like reflective? Not reflective, but it's behaving like real water.
Okay, right.
And so when you move your hand, like it's also gonna move and make waves. And I'm not sure which world had this, but there were already some worlds having this. But yeah. So let's go to the next world.
Okay.
And let's open up the world browser. And make it public. It might lag you out for like 1 or 2 seconds, but that's, just loading everything, but this will get also fixed. So let's go to 3D World Sakura, made by the Polylogics team. Get World War.
Oh, I do remember this one.
But we're not gonna cheat, are we? Okay, so start custom. Print, start. So try joining.
And I'm loading.
Okay, spawn into chat again, so we can see if you feel right. You can scale it yourself, like, however you like.
Oh, I have to pin it too, right? How do you do the scaling?
You put lasers on it, and then,
Okay.
yeah, exactly.
Okay. Well, I might be a little large, but there we go.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, it's connected. Just checking the number.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, let me turn the physical mode off, and let's go to the middle and explore. And like I said, everything is made inside Neos, which is really awesome for everyone who is like not into like many complicated programs, and you can get very started easy in Neos. This is what's really great. My first day in Neos was really awesome. I could like see everything I do inside the game without using Unity or anything in Blender. I could adjust the size of things, and yeah, it's great. So, can we sit on these? No. So we have these thing I forgot the name of.
Gong.
The gong, exactly. So the gong, this bad boy, is gonna do something crazy to the world. But
What?
are you in city mode?
No, I was trying to touch it.
Okay.
But
Because when you're in sitting mode, it's gonna adjust you.
oh, I shouldn't be in city mode. How do I double check?
Settings. Like open up your dash
Oh,
and then settings.
it is. Yep. Okay, there we go.
That's where you were always going back.
Okay. I'm like, I just want to touch it.
So let's try finding to like an item to make this thing happen. So let's start looking for things.
Oh, this is one of the other boats, right?
Oh, yeah. This boat is actually gravel, and I think it kind of works, but we will have to see. Let's see. I'm gonna jump down here. Then... Oh, the water is actually behaving like real
Oops.
water.
Oh, I floated back up.
I feel like...
That's neat.
Yep. And you see, like, my shoes, like, my feet is kind of intersecting with it. Like,
Uh-huh.
it's showing the real effect almost. What if I put my hand in? Let me go to fly mode just to check.
Oh, that's neat.
Yep. See the bubbles going down, going up, sorry. And yeah, let's check for something here. I'm gonna follow you. You're gonna lead the way.
Oh, no. We will go on an adventure, because I won't admit when we're lost. Oh, there's another boat.
No. Does something happen if you press with the laser? No.
We couldn't find him last time we were here.
I mean, kinda, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think I remember something.
I think we started back over there at the lights.
Yeah, let's go to the spawn.
That's really neat that
So
the
this spot looks...
moon. Well, I mean, I know it does, but like the moon goes behind the mountains and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Super neat.
Skywalks, you can, like, what's it called again? Synchronize to your time, for example. And then, you know, it's gonna change depending on your time, maybe day and night. And make the sun come up and go down, and the moon come up and down.
That's neat.
And that's really awesome. I really like it. And this is also, like, maybe 5 minutes of work to do this.
Okay.
Because it's also, like, already pre-made. And, yeah, let's first get the item.
Yes.
So, my first suspicion is, you know, these things, like the lights, are in a spot where, you know, nothing is, actually.
They make a path.
Yeah, they mark a path, but then it abruptly stops. So, you know...
Maybe we have to climb the mountain.
Normally... Okay, let's try climbing it. Let me see. Can you do it?
I'm trying.
Try holding it into it, like, very physically. Like, try going really with your hand inside and then holding the grab button.
Nope. Maybe I'll fly. Oh, was I climbing and I just couldn't realize it?
Your hands is two-way, and, like, you have to do it like this.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
And then let's try climbing up. It's kind of hard to see here, but let me spawn a light item so we can see. Oh.
Did I fall? No, don't fall.
Let me get the point lights. Wait, I think I lost you. Do you?
Oh, it's behind us.
Oh.
Or something's behind us. Oh, there's a light.
No, you're inside your rock, that's why.
How did I manage that?
Like, when you grab onto things, you can actually, like, go outside and inside. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I wasn't trying to do that.
So, I made a point light, and we can look for things over here, maybe on the side. So, Oh, there's a rock floating in here.
Oh, it's magic.
It's definitely magic. Black magic.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, can you try moving into smooth POV so people can see your field of view, and then we're gonna slowly reveal
Okay.
where it is.
Okay.
Okay, so let's try
Can I
going.
close my eyes? Then they can't see.
Huh?
Oh, I was just being silly.
Okay. So, it took us a bit to find the item, but you actually managed to find it. So, try finding it again, if you can see it.
I can kind of see it out there in the water.
Okay. You first. It's not because I'm scared of water, I swear.
Oh.
Or maybe.
Do I need to fly to get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the water is preventing us.
The water's magic too.
I'm pretty. Yeah. Everything about this world is magic, but the black type of magic. Okay, so there is the gong hammer. I assume the name. And now, yeah.
I don't know what they're called.
It's like
The stripe.
it's called gong hammer now.
Okay, gong hammer. I like it. And then we have to go back up to the gong, the gong up there, right?
Yeah. Let's go back again. Or fly, since we're flying. Let's fly that way. Okay.
Oops.
Before you do this, switch back to your group mode so, the camera can pick up everything.
Oops. Oh. Okay.
Yep. Okay. Ready when you are. Then see slowly will changing with some sakura-like leaves and some flowers too. And now the world looks a bit more prettier. I mean, it was pretty, but it's now prettier.
And the tree is alive again too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's a flower. Was this here before?
Actually, I don't think so. Can we touch it? No. Oh, they're spawning everywhere now.
Oh.
I'm kind of curious if something with the rock behind us, like flying in the air, is gonna have a change or something. So let's just check. Wait. Where was the rock again?
Over here, I think. Oh, another flower too.
But that flower is lonely.
It is.
That makes me sad. Okay, let's see. I just checked inside, nothing is there. What if we step onto it? Okay.
You're magic now too.
Nothing. I'm magic. Black magic. And for my next magic trick, I'm gonna disappear.
Okay.
Like this. Wait. Like... No, the wrong way, sorry. Like this.
Oh no, where did you go? That's amazing.
I'm actually falling down through the rock.
Oh.
Okay. So,
Now you're in the
okay,
rock.
I guess I'm one with
You're one with the rock.
yeah, I'm one with the rock. Okay, so I think you have to leave me alone here and then,
Okay.
go on your own.
Okay. I'll continue this adventure on my own.
Yep. Okay, let me grab out of it.
There we go. There. Okay.
Okay, so this is the Sakura world, but made by the Polylogic team, like I said. And let's go onto another world. And then, okay, let's see. If you want, you can pick up the next one, and then I'm gonna showcase some other stuff, like the programming. So, just choose one of here. I mean, there's also next page, if you don't like the current one.
Oops.
Not sure if the chat's still
I
working.
don't know what.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know what I clicked on.
Don't worry, you press on the word.
Okay.
Just press on the X to go back.
I was just trying to scroll.
By the way, the people can't see the world browser because it's behind the window.
Oh, okay. Oops. Oh. There we go. Oh, that's the end of it. And next page isn't working.
Yep. Oh, I think it's because my world browser.
Oh, okay. Ooh, pirates. That sounds like fun.
Pirates?
Pirate Island?
Where is it? Oh, yeah. Pirate Island. Let's go with this one. Now, this will be an actual true adventure. But I can't guarantee to protect you, I don't have any weapons, so if any pirates come up, then it's over, then it's game over.
Okay, we'll buy them ale and we'll be fine.
Okay, friends.
Uh-oh. Oops, I am loading.
Awesome.
I'll grab you. Oh, because you're not loaded in. Okay. I'm guessing that's why I couldn't grab it. Oops. There, you said something. There we go. Got it.
Nice.
I remembered something. Oh, and then the pin. Perfect.
Okay, so are you fully loaded?
No.
Okay. I think the map is either too bright or our shaders are too bright set, but normally mine is fine, so I think the world is really actually bright.
Okay. Oh, yep, I see it now.
So you were seeing me normal?
Yes,
the lightning came?
yeah.
Yeah, it might take a while because, it has some cloudy textures. Okay, so while we wait, is the chat still alive? Hello, chat.
Hello, chat.
If you can read this, just say hi or something else.
Let us know that we haven't died by saying hello to us.
Hmm,
I do think I'm loaded now, though.
okay, so let's move on and pray that we don't encounter any
Pirates.
pirates. Okay,
Oh, coconuts.
can we take these?
No, but they're
okay,
like
they're not
they're
set.
like ginormous coconuts. I've only seen them.
Exactly. So
Maybe these are giant
but we,
pirates.
oh my god. Okay. I don't want to say that I'm afraid, but can you move first?
I'll lead this adventure.
I'm totally not scared.
I
but,
know. I
you
know. Well, the pirate ship's behind us, so we should be okay.
Oh, we should actually go into that one too when we're done exploring.
Okay. Or do you want to do that first and then explore so we don't forget?
Great idea. Let's do it first. Let's cheat a bit. Oh, we don't have any fly mode on this one.
Oh.
Yeah. The world owner can like set up the locomotion on it, so I guess we have to run. Or swim over it. Okay, this world has not interactable water. Wait, how do we get onto it now?
Maybe we can't.
Really? Wait. This is Neos. We can scale ourselves.
Ah.
So let's scale.
No. No. This way makes me. Oh, don't boop my head on the.
The thing is, I don't think that it has any colliders, so we would fall down again.
Mm-hmm.
Let me check. Yeah.
So it's like a sailboat that we can take. Not a sailboat, but like a toy boat that we can push out into the ocean and have fun with, right? Yeah.
Exactly. So, yeah, now we're the giants, so we shouldn't have any problems with the giant pirates.
Right. I think we're definitely more giant than the giant pirates.
Exactly. So, I'll actually go when I move this way.
Oh.
So, let's try making a route. If I can manage to go up. There's actually, now that I think about it, a world which is similar to this, but we can use the sailboat.
Oh, can we?
Yeah, let's go into that.
Camera's like right in my face.
Let's scale ourselves down. I think it's because of it.
Oh.
Yeah. So, also now you way again. I think it bugged out too when we were too big. So let's see. Island, but it's not that one. So let's look from the creator, which is called Roxius. All worlds made by him. And it seems like he didn't create that world. It's someone else. Huh. So let me get the session joiner and then look up the name which is getting hosted on, because I know that the server is getting hosted on by him. So let's see. Do you see like something like islands?
Sun temple. Hermit.
Oh, sorry. Okay, but there is a world.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to find it. If you want, you can try going into this world. This is pretty heavy, but it's also pretty nice. It's like, it has like a cyberpunk vibe to it. So
Let's go.
you wanna try? Okay, let's try. Okay.
Maybe we'll join. Just thinking on it.
Yeah, you're actually joining.
Okay, there we go. Okay. It would look like it was going to crash, and then I heard you, and it made me startled. I'm like, what's going on?
So it's like really take quite a bit because it has also a lot of features.
Okay.
The world is actually pretty. And to give credits, the world was made by NVRX, who creates a lot of worlds, so props to him. But everyone else's worlds we joined, so I don't want to disrespect anyone.
No, they've all been fun worlds so far. I don't think I've gone to a world that I haven't had fun in.
Oh, that's great to hear. So I think I'm almost done.
Okay, I'm probably going to be a while longer. Oh, you know what I can do while we wait, though? I can...
Oh yeah, I'm in the way in your stream actually. Can you try moving the camera like in the preview setting? You can press on the arrows like on the top left corner.
Over here?
So you can rotate. I don't.
Oh, okay. And push the arrows.
Yeah, until you like.
Well, if we leave the camera up a little higher, it shouldn't get in our way, right?
It shouldn't be. There are also like more settings in the settings panel.
Oh,
But I think this will be fine.
Okay, I'll stop. Oh. Go way up there. And then in.
I think I'm loaded in now.
Okay.
Do you see like the progress thingy?
It says 617 out of 3061.
Okay. While we're waiting, I can actually showcase the item. Um, Let me check. So this is a hand grabbing item where we can grab other people's arm or like the actual head of them and then just move with them along. And this is made by Atorus, which is a Japanese player. And to use it, you have to just grab it and then pull it backwards so it's kind of stuck onto your hand. And then just give me like one arm and then let's see if it works. Oh, wrong button. There we go.
Oh, nice.
Hello.
Hi.
And then I can move with you. Maybe I think. Oh, you're falling down. Yeah, it's because you weren't fully loaded in,
Oh,
but
right. Mm-hmm.
nice to meet
Nice
you.
meeting you as well, please.
So you can try too. So just pick it up and also try to change the camera mode to smooth POV so everyone can see how you see it. Mm-hmm. Hello.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. Try grabbing my head. I'm actually curious how it works.
Do I have to like use the gripper with it?
I think the grab button.
Oh, okay.
I think you're holding on onto my ears, which are also like grabbable.
Oh, see, I don't see
But
it. Oh, it's also
okay.
not equipped anymore? Maybe that was why?
Yeah.
No, I'm not seeing it.
Hmm. Okay. Then let's see. Um. Wait, I'm not gonna spawn any more items because I think it's gonna make it longer. So let's just
Okay.
wait. What's the progress?
2,723 of 3,077. So almost there. I can
Yeah.
I can kind of see an actual street now. So I think it's just the textures that need to load in.
Yeah. Okay, that's great. So, oh, let's go after this world towards the ring world, and then people can have fun with the commands,
Okay.
and then yeah, after explored here, let's move to it. And there's actually on the spot I remember now, Edrex has made like a working train here, and I don't know if you made any changes more to it, but it's actually working nice and driving us really around.
Cool.
Okay. So, what's the progress?
2,820 of 3,077.
Almost there.
Almost. We're getting there slowly.
Slowly.
I don't know. I think either we died or chat died. Because I'm not sure which, though.
I think the chat is working, but maybe the viewers got hijacked by the virus from the other world.
I bet they did.
Yeah.
That's gotta be it. Yeah.
I mean, we kind of left them alone when we scaled as giants, and the text chat was still there. So we're sorry, guys. We're gonna get you out of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe.
I
Maybe.
probably won't be of help, but I'll do what I can. I'll offer moral support to those of you who can do the fixing.
So we channel setting, but we're gonna try.
Oh, I can hear stuff now, but some of the textures still aren't loaded in. Almost done though.
50. We got it. Oh, also, heads up, if you want to add someone in Neos, you just have to literally press on their name with your laser, and then a dialog comes up, and then you can just add them. Like try opening your layer with the trigger button, and then just press on her name. Which is kind of inside my head, but I think you can.
Do I have to de-equip that first? Yeah. Okay.
Get it open.
Yep.
Yeah, and then then you can add people from there.
Very cool.
And yep. Something else.
Almost. That second number keeps going up now. It's never ending.
So the cake, why? It's basically doing that. So, I mean, we can kind of move around and try to find the train station.
Okay.
Because I think you got most of it.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay. So, let's try going that one. And jumping.
Okay. There we go. Okay. And it's dying. Oh. It's because the signs say stop. They're like, no more. Oh, nope, I crashed. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. All right, let's see. See if we can't get back to Blaze. Okay. What? I don't, oh. Oh. What? I don't know how to close this. These are, oh. Hold. No? Oh, because Blaze wasn't online either. Oh, shoot. Well, you know what? There we go. Oh, no, he's just in his home. Okay. New version. Okay. I don't know how to work this. Oh, that's not it. Oh, browser settings, session, friends, inventory. Anyway, I think I'm going to take. What is close world? Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe not that button. I'm going to take just a quick, like, let's say 5-minute break. I'm going to use the restroom and I'm going to get a drink and I'm going to try and connect with Blaze and see what's going on. Okay. I think I am back. If not, I don't know how to fix anything. I did see. Oh, crying out loud. Did see an invite from Blaze. How do I close it though?
It's
Oh.
easy, you know.
Excuse me?
The new interface.
How do I close it?
Wait a second. Oh, the
Hi.
window still works.
Hi.
Hello.
How do I close this?
This might. Good question.
Okay.
If you press on home, you should be able to see your controller on the bottom left corner, showing you what to do. And maybe it says like dash menu, the button. It's like colored orange.
Okay. Dash open close. Yeah, but I'm.
Does it work?
No.
Try doing that on your left controller.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Got it. Okay.
So we were trying to explore the Dark City too, but you crashed. So until the developer decided to push out in that exactly moment the update 2 for the new user interface, and then
Oh, you can try again because they had those servers still on older version. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So
I just updated mine.
yeah, that's what happened. So,
Okay.
Yeah. So let's say for you now and then, I'm just gonna showcase some stuff. And for example, get your Twitch chat so we can see if people ask or write something.
You're asking a lot now.
Yeah. I am one of the viewers. I ask a lot.
No? Settings? No?
Oh yeah.
I don't.
Let's see where it
Yeah, I
is.
don't know how to get back there.
It's on home, and on the far right side,
Right.
it says camera streaming.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Her name tag is custom.
Excuse me?
Her name tag is custom.
No.
Because it doesn't work the frame like when you click it. It doesn't show.
It does for me if I press it.
It works for you if I click it, but it can't, when I click it, doesn't show like ask friend, for example.
I'm not really sure, but it does for me for both of you, so I'm not
It's
sure.
weird.
Try joining on others and try if it works for them. But yeah, is the chat connected?
Or is it? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it is. So let's put it here so we can read it. Is the camera mode set to POV
It's
or
set to group.
to group? Okay. So let me spawn a mirror. And then let's showcase some stuff. Let's put it maybe on this side. Okay. So yeah. Did you enable the mirror, Dia?
Yes.
Okay. So
Like a bubbles.
yeah. I can disable them later on, but I like them. They're pretty. So switch to POV mode so I can showcase my item with the
Okay.
ring. So I can demonstrate one.
Okay.
By the way, I still have the habit, like, I tried to close it like the normal menu button, but the button is not there anymore, so...
The funny thing is, if you use the shortcut, the shortcut, like in my case, grip and button to open the inventory, the old Windows still works.
Yeah,
Like,
the old... Yeah.
the legacy is still, there's like a legacy on the top and bottom.
Yeah. So, yeah, so this is the ring item I just made. I think it was on my second day in Neos. And you can actually place it on your tool shelf, which every avatar has. And then people can sit on it and you sit too soon. Okay, so let me place it there. There we go. And then try pressing it, and then I will move to the mirror. Yep. And then let's go slowly to the mirror. And you know, you can place them on your shoulders or maybe on your head. It's all doable, and yeah, pretty fun. Oh, if you have like motion sick friends, you can just move your hand very fast, but I'm not gonna do
Okay. I'm like, I will just close my eyes and hope for the best.
Nah, I'm not gonna do it. But if you have some friends, you can just troll them that way. But yeah, whatever. But yeah, let me try. Yeah, so this could be your field of view, like my badge is in the way. So go to get out to jump. Time. Good question.
Oh, there we go. I just all that until something.
So like showcase you can do, and to do this, I have just imported the model in Blender, like separate, the silencer separate. That's it. That's why I blurred it. I made snappables on it closely. You see, silencer too. I made it shootable, and the muzzle effect comes out and a bit of light to emulate it like really close.
And then you
And
also
I
move
get pushed
backwards.
back.
Yeah.
If I jump and shoot, then I'm gonna get pushed way back, like this.
Oh no.
Okay. So let's assume you have someone who's getting really toxic, right?
Mhm.
So you could either kick them or block them,
Mhm.
or you could just make them go poof, like this.
You didn't go very far
So
though.
you can. What?
You only went over there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but there's a possibility, like, you can do literally anything you can imagine here, which is really great and way better than other projects. Yeah. So, yeah, that's it for my gun. Let's see what else I have here. For example, oh, let's go with the programming. Let me demonstrate the programming finally. So, what I have here is called Logics, and Logics is the visual programming inside Neos. This is how I made the gun, for example, or every other interactable thing, any item. For example, this mirror also uses logic to do the button, like opening the mirror or the gravel toggle.
Okay.
And yeah, you equip it like a normal tool. You can do like holding it with your laser and then pull it backwards until it snaps. Or you can press on it and then the dialog comes up to equip it. Or you can just go into it and then press double grip very fast, and then it also snaps.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go to the Node browser. And here are some things you can choose from. Like, for example, we have the category of audio, so we can play some audio. Or maybe we want to change something on the avatar, or get info about the avatar. For example, we can determine the nearest user hand or the nearest user head. Or we can say equip the avatar when we press on a button, like a specific one. Or, you know, we can do some math, you know, for some math nerds.
I don't know any of those.
Which aren't. Yeah, we need. So, yeah, so there are many categories to choose from, and we're gonna keep it simple, and we're gonna make a scalable button. So when we press the button, we're gonna scale to a value we have set up. So to do this, I'm gonna get to the transform category, because scaling is a transform action. And there is set global scale. So right now my logic tooltip has the 3 dashes, right? This means it has nothing selected right now. So when I double click on this node, you see the name changes. And now I aim somewhere else, like not to the menu, like somewhere else into the world. And then I'm gonna press trigger, double. And that will spawn the node. And then we can do the stuff we want to. For example, on the left side we have the inputs, and always on the right side we have outputs.
Do
So
the different colors
we can
mean
edit.
different things? White, green, and blue?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And I will show you what they mean. If we go to the variables, we can see the different types, like colored. For example, the white one is an impulse, but it's not listed here. But an impulse is actually just, you know, some sort of action. For example, if I pull it out and then press my secondary action button, it's gonna drag out the button. I can press it, but, you know, nothing happens because this is not done yet. Or we can say, for example, if a user joins, this action should happen. For example, if I go to flow, and then I think it was on events. No, these are different things. But this is, for example, on load. It means if you load it fully into the world, you see this is Y2, so it's an impulse. We can drag it in, and then this action will be done when you're fully loaded into the world.
Okay.
But we don't want this. Let's say the users. Users, yeah. And then something says user joined. So we could connect this here, and anytime someone joins, this action will be done, for example, and then they will get scaled.
Okay.
But let's just complete this one first. So the green one says it's expecting an instance of a slot. And a slot is essentially just a placeholder, if you will. And everything has a slot here. Let me just get this tooltip. This tooltip is the dev tooltip, and this is where we edit things with it. Like, this is one of the most important tooltips. So I'm gonna equip it. And I'm gonna open up the inspector.
Hi,
Just to
Leon.
showcase. Hi, Leon.
I didn't see they were trying to help you.
Oh, yeah, let me actually put it
Where
here so I can
yeah,
read it.
yeah.
I appreciate the help, Leon. Thank you. So, this is one of the important tooltips. And I'm going to open up the inspector. And you see, these things are all slots. So, this is expecting one of these. But we want to get the user, right? So, I'm going to delete this one first, and then just get a simple button. And then, you know, it would be kind of tedious to just always go in here and then just get out the user and then connect it here. We're gonna make it like, say, anyone who presses this button will get scaled themselves. So when you press it, only you get scaled. When I press it, only I get scaled. And there is the user root slot here, which is expecting end user, and a slot at the end, like the output. So we can connect this one here by going like really closely physically and then holding trigger to get these strands. You can actually try this, try to equip it, and then go really physically onto it with the tip, and then hold trigger and then connect it here. Yep, so it's connected. And now we're gonna say the local user is always yourself. They will get affected by this. And the local user is here, so if you double click on this node, it's your item, double trigger, now you change the name, and now just aim anywhere else, like not the inspector or such, and then just press trigger the whole time. Yep, and now we get the local user. And now connect this one to the user root slot. There we go. Now we got this connected. And now what's missing is the value, like how much should they get scaled, like big or small? And this one is expecting the type of float tree. And float tree is basically just a decimal number, like 1.5 or 3.8. And the tree just means it's three-dimensional, you know, for X, Y, and Z. And we will experiment a bit and then understand it better. So get the logic tooltip a bit close here, and then drag it out like the nodes, and then press your secondary action button. I think it is the one where you jump with, I think.
All right.
So try holding onto it, and then there we go. So we have now the values of 0, 0, 0, and if we press this, I think we're gonna get really, really small because it's all zeros. Let's try going with 2. So press into each one of them and then changing the value to 2.
Okay.
And now try testing it. Try pressing on the pulse button. There you go. Everyone who presses now this button will get scaled to 0.2. Everything 0.2. So let's try experimenting a bit. So I'm gonna reset the scale by pressing the reset.
Do I have time to?
You can also use your no, you can also left
Oh.
hand because you have nothing on that one.
Okay.
So let's try experimenting with that one. Let's, for example, change the first one to maybe 1.5. But choose the X value. And then I will press the button and then see what happens. So let me expect myself. I'm not sure what's happened really, but let me try this. Then pulse again. Yeah, now I changed the X and the Z value to 1.5, but you can actually break yourself like this too, like if I... No? I can't drag it for some reason, so I'm just gonna respond. Give me a moment. I think I broke myself. Okay. Yeah, so you can go with different settings here, but this is done, and then we can actually go further with it. So we can specify other actions, so people can get scaled, and then something else should happen. So let's try saying on flow, and then We're gonna wait 1 second and then do something else. So try getting the timer node over here. And then spawn one of it. And then let's see, like this one. Can you connect this one together? Yep, and there you go. So this is actually just adjusting it every time. That's why I'm kind of broken. And let me just yeah. So let me turn down the setting mode. Okay, now we can finally move.
So essentially, you can make a world with a big red button saying "Do not touch," or you'll be broken and break people when they touch it. Okay.
Yeah, totally.
Not that I would ever do that or anything, but you know.
No, never.
They were warned if
No
they
one's gonna
do.
be curious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can make something destructive too. Let me just clear this up. For example, let's make a bad button, right? So, like I said, everything is a slot, right? Including users. For example, this is you over here. I can open this up and then we can see all your stuff here. And so users are slots. I'm gonna go on slots and then I'm gonna pick this friend. Destroy slot. I'm gonna spawn a copy. And then I will take a button. Let me scale it a bit. And now it's expecting a slot again, right? We're gonna do the same like we did before. So we'll go on the users and get the user root slot because this is what we need. Connect it here and get the local user and connect this one here. And these one are just optional settings. We don't need them. But now, you know, maybe you have a nice red shiny button and then someone decides to press it even though it says don't press it, then this will happen. Yeah, and now let's get to the point where we can make actually this thing into an object. Like, let's make a real button and then put this code inside it, because we clearly don't want to have like the nose floating around in the world.
Nobody would push that button.
And yeah, I mean, they see it clearly, no one would. But I think I would still press it.
Okay.
I'm curious. So let me create a new button, and this opens up the new dialog. And let's go on objects, NeosVR. Oh, my tracking. Oh, NeosVR button. And there we have an innocently looking button. We can press on it, but nothing happens yet. So to do that, we have to open up through the inspector the slot where it is. So to do that, I'm gonna aim at it with my dev tooltip, and then you see it's gonna get marked. And then I'm gonna open up my hand menu again and press on Open Inspector. And this one will directly jump into the slot we need. Sometimes you have to go like an arrow up again, because it selects maybe the text inside it, but not the actual button.
Oh, okay.
So you have to sometimes make sure that you're in the right section you want to edit. So we see we are now in the root slot, but we want to go back here. And now we see we have some properties here, like in Unity. We have different settings. I don't want to go through everything, but the thing we need is over here, the News button. And you can see it has actually some properties. For example, I can press this, and you see the expressed checkbox turns very fast to checked.
Okay, yes.
Can you spot it? Okay, so we're gonna work with this. We're gonna get the interface, like these things you see here, we're gonna get it as logics, and then we can do the programming on it. So you can actually do that. You still have the logic tool to equip, right? Okay. So this is always the component name, right? We need to hold the name we want to get the interface. So aim your laser at the component name here, and then hold your grab button so you see the name. Oh, wait, now hold it. Now we can try it. The news button. Yeah, exactly. And now do the secondary action button again like you did before. There you go. Okay, now we can... So this thing is now for logics, and if you compare it, you can see it's everything what's here. Access to the thing, you know, which just jumped, like the expressed checkbox. So if I press it, you see we can work with this. And the type of the property is called a bool, and the bool is basically either true. So, you know, this name is called expressed, and I'm gonna drag the node out of it. Sorry, that was the wrong one. This one is enabled. Expressed. You see, right now it says false. So when I press it, you see it quickly changes.
Yes.
Saying true. So we have something where we get an event from, because we can press on it and this thing changes. Now we're gonna say, if something changes here, do this. And this is where the inflow called fire on true. So try pressing on this double time. Now you have it selected. These together. Yep. And now I'm gonna drag another node out because this is the output. We can put inside anything. But there's no inputs. But you see now there was like a small ball radius coming out, like a visual. Try pressing it more. Every time you do it, you see how many times you press it and who pressed it, like the username. And there's just the count and the global index. And we can ignore these for now. So we have something where we can determine if someone pressed something. And then we're just gonna connect this part to destroy slot 1. So try connecting it by deleting the pulse one first and then dragging the...
How'd you delete?
Good question, sorry. So, you see they're all connected like a strand, right? If you hold your trigger button with the Logic's tooltip, you see there comes like a red laser thingy, and then you just intersect with it, and then you let go. And this will break the connection.
Okay.
So, try cutting the connection. Yep. Go again until it's red. Yep. And then let go.
Okay.
That's how we cut it. So you successfully cut the connection, and now just connect the fire on true event to the destroy slot 1. And then you just let go. And now this should kill people. So let's try it out. Yep. So this one worked successfully, but let's edit the text. Let's say do not press, right? To edit the text of things, you would use the inspector. And let's jump to the part where the text actually is. So we are now in the root of the button. Let's try collapsing, and oh, we have a text object here. And we see on the text render component, there is a property called text. And now we can edit it. For example, let's say, do not press. To make the marking go away, we have to use the tooltip again. Let me spawn it, because we died and then we lost them. So, oopsie. So, go away so we can work better, and if we don't need it, we have to deselect them. And to do that, you have to press the hand menu button again. On the hand, you have the tooltip equipped.
Okay. Oops.
Do it again.
There we go.
Yep. And then just choose deselect all over here. And now we see the marking is gone. Now we can work better. Let's maybe change the color of the button, right? Try finding it in the inspector, the property for the color. A heads up, when something is like a pink, has a pinkish color, right? It means it's driven by logics. So something else is driving it, and that's why we can't edit it ourselves. We try to do changes, it doesn't apply.
Okay.
See, I tried to change this thing, but it jumps back up.
Okay. So that's so that you can't break stuff as easily?
Yeah, that one too, but this just means something else is driving it, so you can't directly touch it. You have to interact with the thing which is driving it.
Okay.
But the button should not. If you can't find it, try jumping one up again, because this is also a button. And I can see it already.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Oh, color.
There you go. So try changing the color on it. You can either press inside the text boxes to give in the values manually, like red, green, and blue, and the alpha. Or you can just press here to open the color dialog. Yep. And then you can choose anything.
I think bright red would get people's attention the most, right? Saying, stop.
Yeah.
Do not press, it's red, right? And then okay?
Yeah. Yeah, but now we notice it didn't change, right? It's because the transparency is actually, it was on 0. So the default slider is the transparency of the color, and it was on 0. That's why we didn't see anything. So always make sure that this one is also up. And now you see we have a red color. Let's apply this. And now we're almost done. We still have the code lying around in the world. And we don't want this. And we will now put all of these inside the object. And to do it, we will need the logics tooltip again, where we have one here already.
Okay. And then I need to de-equip this one. Okay.
Okay, so let's assume we're done with our code and everything looks fine like how we need it. And now if we decide to hide the code, we have to say where we want to put this thing inside. And you can always get the code out again to make edits. So we have to find a nice place so we don't lose it. And let's just create a new slot here and give the name like logics. To do a new slot, we would press the star button over here. So try pressing on that one. And now you see we have a new slot called button child. So I'm gonna double click on that one. And you see it has no components at all. It's just the default one, like the name, and if it's active or not, and the position. So we're gonna use this one to put all the code inside. And to do that, you have to get the logics tooltip and get the name like this.
Is that the other one?
Try getting the name.
No,
No,
the blue one.
is the logic
Okay,
filter.
okay. So
Try to get the name out now.
how do?
Grab on to
Oh,
the inspector. That's one.
okay.
Okay. So hold on to it and now open the hand menu while holding it. On the hand, yeah. And now let's say set packing route. It's kind of hard to read, but press on the box with the arrow going down and then just trigger. And then you can let go. And now you see you have now the name on it. To get them all inside this object, you would aim at any node, like for example this, or this, it doesn't matter. Just aim at it.
Okay.
And now you have to hold your secondary action button, like the button you
The jump button.
Yes. Try holding it
Okay.
while aiming onto it. Oh yeah, you did it.
Okay.
Now you see it's gone, right? And now we can see we can actually collapse this. And the nodes we had before are now inside here. So we're basically done. This is now a working button. Adjust the marking in the way we can just deselect them. But this is now a working button,
Awesome.
which clearly no. I'm gonna press it. Yep.
I think if anybody sees a red button that says "Do not press," they're gonna press it. But they were warned right on the button.
Yeah, I mean, it's clearly there. It's their fault. It's you can actually press this physically too. So.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. So you can also make like we can make the setting to like use no lasers, so only physical interactions are possible. And yeah, this is now a do not press, but you can save into your inventory.
And to do that, I open my. Oh gosh, they changed it all on me already.
Yeah,
Inventory. I grab it.
Yeah, with the laser.
Okay. And then the plus button.
Yes, then you press the plus button.
Awesome.
Is it now saved?
Uh-huh.
Okay, try respawning one. Yep, there you go. Try pressing on it. Let's see if it works. Yeah. It was like very slowly, like don't touch, don't touch, don't. Yeah. So now we have a.
In theory, I would never do this because I'm not mean or anything. You can make a maze with walls out of like the do not press buttons, but not have do not press. And every time somebody runs into the wall, they would respawn.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could do that. For example, we can make the same functionality with a box. Go inside the box. They will die.
Okay.
We can also make this possible. So any object can have logics onto them, and you can make anything you can imagine, literally. It's just some limitations. We don't want to invade people's PCs, so you can do too much. But everything else, you can do it here. So let's try something else. Let's try. Let me get the logic filter. Let's try something else. Let's try playing a sound whenever we go inside a box. So I'm gonna open up the node browser, and I'm gonna go to audio and get a play one shot. This is just basically gonna take an audio and play it one time. So I'm gonna get this one, get a node out, and it has many options we can choose from, but we don't need them all. For example, let's just test. Let's just get a normal button, which runs whenever we press it. And let's get an audio clip input, which is now the sound. Like if I spawn one, it says currently null, which says it has no sound. This is nothing. Let me just connect this one here first. And now I'm just gonna take just a sample audio from the inventory. So I'm gonna open up mine, but I can't show it to you. The buttons are not here, but never mind. Okay, let me just get one sound effect. Maybe do I button press? What about this one? I can't hear it. I think it's too short and it doesn't play like because it says 0 seconds. Let me get another one. What about this one? Yeah, we can work with that. Okay, so you can also import your own stuff here, like your own audio. Oh, Leon wants to press the button. I'm gonna send you the button, then you can press it. And moment says parse, load parse, load what?
Lol. I know what lol means. Equals 3. Equals 3 greater than lol?
Yeah. I fully agree with moment. All I put was lol.
Okay.
Okay, so let's fill this with some audio, right? To do this, you have to actually just hold onto the audio, and then you let it go between the laser. So I let it go, and now you see it with the audio clip we need. And now I can get rid of this one. And now if I press hold, it should technically play. Which it does. But I think it's too loud, so let's just adjust the volume, which is over here. When you go with the Logic tooltip onto the input options, you see it changes based on the type. So we can determine what it is. So this one is the volume. I'm gonna drag it out, and then I'm gonna say 0.2, and then yeah, now it's a bit more quiet. So yeah, we want the box, right? Whenever they go into the box, it's gonna play a sound. So I'm gonna create a new box with the dev tooltip, create new, and then 3D model, and then a box. And then it's right in our face. We can scale the box by holding onto the different spheres. And I'm gonna scale it a bit down. Maybe like when they intersect with the box, it's gonna play it. So I'm gonna unmark it and then maybe over here. And now we have to specify the action. So we have to somehow determine if someone gets close to the box and almost inside it, that it should play it, right? Okay, so let's open the Node browser again on the Logic tooltip. And let's see. This one should be in physics. And on physics, we have a node called on collision start.
Okay.
This basically means whenever it collides with something, do this action. And this is what we need. So we're gonna get rid of the button because we want to play it whenever someone gets inside the box. So let's connect this one here. Then we see it's expecting something. And this one is expecting a collider type. Now we have to say from which collider. And we're gonna say it's from the box. And to do that, I have to mark it again. And then open up the inspector. And now let's see where the collider is on the box. Can you see it?
Nope.
Look for these names. When it's like a bold font, it means it's a component, and there is one component called a collider.
Oh, right there. Box collider.
Yep. So this is what we need to work with. And we're gonna do the same, like we did before. We're gonna get this thing out so we can work with it in logics. So try this one again.
And then now I forgot what to do again.
Your secondary action button, which was the jump. Yeah, that's what
And
we
then
need.
I can let go.
Yeah, you can let go. Okay, so we got what we need. And this might put things off for you because, the color type is not the same. It's kind of whitish, yellowish, and this one's expecting another thing. Like it's kind of gray. But this will work fine. So try grabbing it from here and then connecting over here. Now you see the arrow is actually pointing now to this thing. This arrow just means it's a reference. And the reference just means I'm referring to the box collider.
Okay.
So whenever you see like an arrow floating in the air, it's always a reference, and like I said, it's just saying, hey, I mean this thing on somewhere else. Maybe it's another object, maybe it's a second box, and this just determines it. So you can also see now this interface is connected to the node and also moves with it. But you can ignore this. This still works. So this should technically work, I think. But it doesn't, because there is a problem. The type of the collider is set to static, and static just means it's static. It's not expecting a trigger, but we are expecting a trigger. So we're going to change the type to be a trigger. And let's now try again. There you go. So it plays whenever you go onto it. So try it yourself.
Oh, neat.
Yep. So I think it's whenever. Okay, it's a body collider, I think. Yep. But you can also make it say like whenever a hand comes close or reaches it, then do this.
Okay.
Yep. So this is something else we created. If you notice now, though, we can't move that one anymore because we said it's just a trigger.
Oh.
It's not a regular object anymore, right? So we can't hold onto it. But we can create another box collider onto the object. So for example, I'm gonna get the window, sorry. And then we can just press the D button here, which just means duplicate. And then I'm gonna press it. And it should have created on the bottom, yep, a box collider with the same settings. And I'm gonna change the type back again to static. And now we should be able, yep, to hold it.
And it still makes the noise.
Yep. So let's try putting the code back again into the box. So to do that, we will create another slot here.
That was
And
the
press the
star, right?
The star one. Yeah. And now double click into the box child. And let's change the name on this one so we know that's only the logics when we open it. So try changing the name to logics.
Logix, right?
Yeah, it's like an X. Logix. Oh.
It was green with me.
Exactly. Yeah. So now you still have the logic filter equipped, right? Okay. Now we have to say where we want to put up the code again, right? So we created the logic slot, and now we have to say use that one. So you have to hold the name again. And now you see the ID behind it too. And now hold still onto it and open up the hand menu.
And then the box.
Yep. And then press the box. And now you press it one time, you see the name changes, like the pink text
Okay.
gets the name. And now aim onto any node over here, and then hold your secondary action button. Yep. There you go. You can ignore this
Okay.
one. I can just delete it. And that's it. The code is now inside the box. We can collapse this. You see everything we did before. And it still works. You notice the sound comes from here, right? Like try going into it again. Plays from somewhere here.
Right.
We have to fix this. So when the code back again. To do this, you have to do the same you did before, like hold the name. Sorry. Hold the name of the logics. And now you do the hand menu again.
Oops.
Huh? Yep, the hand menu.
Oops. Not that one. There we go.
And now we press the other box with the arrow going up. And now over here we see the codes. We just spawn them back.
Oh, neat. Okay.
And now we can make changes to it again. And then when we're done, we can just put it back again. So let's edit this. Let's see. Over here, we should. Oh, I have no tooltip. Let me get one. News Essentials. Okay.
I'm okay. Yeah, I was just like, I didn't know where I was in my room.
Checking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me actually check what code. Yeah. Why am I standing sideways for me? Am I standing sideways?
Not really.
It's just okay. Just my trigger's messing with me. Okay, so on the play one shot mode, right? Like for the audio, we have a root slot option. This just means from where the sound should be played. Because right now, when I just get the button again, it plays from here, from the
Oh,
node.
yeah.
This is the default setting if you don't specify from where it should play. So let's say we want to play directly where the box is. And to do that, we will go back to the inspector to get the properties where the box is. So I'm gonna double click on the box again to jump back in. And then I'm just gonna hold onto the name like normal. And then gonna press the secondary action button again. And now you see the first one is a slot one. And then we're just gonna connect it to the play one shot. Just connect from here to here. And now you see there's again a reference error. Sorry. So we can get rid of this one. And now it's gonna play the sound from that spot. So if I play it manually, the sound comes from there. I can delete this. Now we can try moving into it. And it should play it from over here. Oh, over the box, I mean. Yep. So we're done with the changes. Let's pack it back in. And
That's when
you
we.
still... You don't have to do it again because it's already still pointing to it, like to the logics one.
Okay, so.
Just aim at the...
Oh,
aim at one of the nodes. And now do the secondary action button. Like hold onto it, and then it should go poof.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And now it's back again here. And now it still works. This time correctly. Yep, so as you see, we have like very much like nodes we can choose from and do basically anything, like I said. It's crazy because normally you would go to Unity or Blender, like the programs, and then work on your own, while you can't see any actors directly in game. Meanwhile, we have NeosVR where we can work together, like the collaboration. You see, we made this one together, or like the do not press button. And it's just very great for people who are also like creating their own worlds, world building, for example. You can make it together. The traditional way is just someone creates a world and has his first version, and then he sends it to his friend, and his friend makes the edits, and then he sends them back, and it's always like back and forth, and it's just way better to see it directly in VR.
And you get that automatic feedback as well. So if something's not working, you know right away, rather than spending, I don't know, 10 minutes uploading something and finding out it doesn't work.
Exactly. Heat store. Howdy.
Hi, Oasis. Or, I think I have this. Hi.
Let me scale the box up. See, we can make real-time changes. We can scale it up again. And I think Oasis is referring to the one picture or the meme, like, where you heat the door up and then you say, like, howdy. It was terrible, I know. I'm in Neos watching a Neos stream.
Awesome.
He's making a Neoception.
Neoception, yep. Oh, good thing I didn't walk through the button when I was trying to look at chat. Oh, we got some follows. Thank you.
Thank you.
That there. That thanks. Huh. Interesting. I'll have to figure that out. Thank you for the follows. I appreciate that.
Thank you. Okay, so let's go with some other nodes. Let's try getting controller information. Let's see, like, if we press a button, do this. So we have a node category called input devices, and we have controllers. And now we have 5 for now. We have one for the index. We have a standard controller, which is for every controller, like globally. But it has the fewest options. So let me just spawn one to show in contrast. So we have like 8 options, right? When I get the index controller node, you see it has clearly way more we can choose from. This just applies to the index. The Windows MR is the Windows mixed reality headsets. Maybe here. Okay, maybe like this. Yeah. You see the index has the most one. You have controller the fewest, if we don't count the standard controller, but yeah. For example, you are using the Vive, right? Okay, so let's get rid of these. And let's look what it expects. So on the left side, we have user. So it's expecting a user input here. Let's get the user of you. And to do that, I will go back to the categories and go to users. And there is one called username. Let me spawn one.
Oasis is asking if the Oculus is a standard control input. Standard.
If you mean like the node, let me just open it again. Input controllers, touch controller. If you mean like if it's the standard for every Oculus controller, it is like this node is for the Oculus Rift, the Oculus Rift S, and Oculus Quest. I'm not sure about the Oculus Go, like which is like the smaller one with like, I think it has only 2 buttons either way. But this one is the default one for the Oculus controllers. I hope I answered your question. If I misunderstood it, just ask me again. So yeah. So this one was expecting a user, right? Let's get your user. So back to users, and where was that one again? Let me check. Oh, user, username. But that's the wrong one because there's user from username. So it's saying get a user from the type we specify. Like the red one means string. String is just a bunch of text, which is our names, right?
Okay.
So I'm gonna drag this out and press the secondary action button. Now we get a string input text. So I'm gonna type in your name here and make sure that it's written correctly. Okay. So I inputted your name. The other ones are saying like the second one is an option called ignore case. So the case sensitivity, ignore that one. Or allow partial match. So if people just write novel, for example, it's still gonna find you.
Okay.
But if two people are in the same world start with novel, it's gonna be like problematic.
Okay.
So maybe the other one is called noveless, but you're called novelus. So they have to write u at the end too, and then it will get you. Or if they want the other one, they have to type another letter out. So we don't need these. I'm gonna connect this one back here. And then we have to say which controller do we mean? Do you mean the left one, the right one? Maybe we have multiple ones. So I'm gonna drag this one out. This is the controller node. And now see it says left. Then there's right. And there's unknown. So let's get the right one. On the right controller, let's see what we have here. We have this active. Drag it out. Yeah, the controller is active, so your right controller is working, apparently. We have the grip output, which is saying, are you pressing your grip button or not? And you see
it changes, yeah.
Yep, or the up button, like I think that's the Vive button, if I remember correctly. But I don't think that one works because it jumps back to HTC, to the Steam VR, I think.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, okay, we can ignore this one. The trigger one is now blue. This is, again, a flow type. So we see the sensitivity, like how much you press in your trigger button. So try pressing it on your right button. Yeah, it's all the way now to 1, which means you press it to the max.
Okay.
And if you let go,
0.
it's going back to 0. But you know, the -9 is -0.9 indicates like I think 9 points, 0.00000. I don't know. But yeah, it means that you don't press it. We have trigger hair. Trigger hair. What? I think this one is when you just hold onto it. Can you just hold onto it but don't press it? Does it make any changes? I'm not sure what trigger here means. I don't have that on Oculus, so I can enter it one. But we have trigger click, so it just means if you press trigger.
If I actually click it rather than just holding it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. We also have touchpads. I'm not sure. I think if you're just pressing it,
yeah, that's the circle thing.
And we have touchpad touch and touchpad click. So if you just touch it, you know,
okay,
and click it. So we have these events from your controller, right? So we can actually make other stuff with it. So like we can go back and go to the flow and then fire on true. So let's say we don't need the active one because your controller is working. The grip button, let's go with your trigger button. Let me just disconnect them all by holding my trigger button and intersecting the node lines. Oh, my inventory came up. What the hell?
Are
How did I manage to open
are
this
you
one?
telling me you don't like the new button presses?
I didn't
I
say
know,
that,
I
but
know. You've been playing for a lot longer than I have, so it's going to take more for you to get used to it than me.
oh no, no, yeah, that's definitely like the muscle memory. Like I said, I tried to close it like directly over here, but
There was no.
there's a time now.
Yeah.
But I like it. I'm gonna show a video like how
Oh.
we can customize it. But yeah, let's go. So we got the events, like, you know, when you press your trigger button, which is here. No, this is the grip one. We trigger. So right click again. So we click. And let's say when we press this button, we're gonna change the gesture on your avatar. Okay, so to do that, we will. Oh, actually, I think that's a bit too advanced. I think we should skip that one because I don't want to burden the viewers too, because that's a bit advanced. Let's do something more easier.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, I have a fun one. Physics. Apply character impulse. This will move you like in front of you or backwards, like you can specify in which direction, and it's gonna push your character, basically.
Okay.
So you see, it's expecting an impulse, and we need the fire on true event again. So I go back to flow, and then fire on true. So we can now connect this here, and now we can say the condition. The condition is when you press your trigger button. Now it's connected. I can delete this one. And I will also. No, I don't have to do it. Because this one is expecting only for user. But it's already getting yours, so we don't have to specify it.
Okay.
So that's the impulse. It's float 3-dimensional. So it's asking in which direction we should get the impulse. So let's say maybe 4. All 3 axes. And this one is the character controller. And the character controller just means, you know, it's asking which character should get it, right? And we have to get it somehow, which is in users. And I'm just checking the chat if someone wrote something. But
Oasis or Chronos. What is it doing?
is your maybe your remote call like this, or
I don't have emotes yet. So I don't know what it's doing. But it. You don't know either. Oh no. We broke Twitch chat. Because it's always after an emote. Well, other than my thank you one, which that's something I need to fix. It's after, like, even after Zen's, it's just, I don't know.
I think it's some. Yeah, I think it's something with the
Twitch.
Twitch chat itself, the functionality.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can ignore this. At least we can just
We can see.
what
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
type. Okay, so we still need the character controller from somewhere. And if I drag out the node, does it? No, it doesn't. Okay. So we're gonna get this by. Let me check. The user rules, maybe? And then. No. You know, there are many nodes, so I'm not exactly sure where it is.
Okay.
But But later on, we will get a better user interface for these things too, and then we can just search for them. Then you would have it easier. So, what was it called again? Character controller. I know it's somewhere in slots. No. Huh. So, wait. It's in the same thing. I remember now. It was also in physics.
Oh, okay.
So I got this one from physics too. So it's somewhere here. Character controller.
Here.
I mean, there is character controller, but find character controller.
Then they also have character
Here we go.
controller user.
Oh. Yeah, but
But the
this is determining. Yeah, this is determining which user takes it as an output.
Okay.
So, but this is what we need because we can connect it here now, and then we have to say now, where's the user? We have to somehow get the user now, and then 11 followers needed to be an affiliate.
So close.
Let's go.
So close.
Yep. Let's go. So we have to get the character again, right? So to do that, I'm gonna go back to the users. Thanks for the follow, Solenoid Pop.
Thank you,
Thank
Joey. Oh, this way. Thank you, Joey. That's one of my friends.
Oh, welcome. So,
Uh-huh. Oh, I need to. There we go. Oops. Maybe not. Okay, there we go.
Okay. So, like I said, we need the user, right? It's in users, and then the user root is here. But user root slot. That's what we.
Okay.
I sometimes, not sometimes, every time I mix them up because they sound similar. So I connect it here, and now you see it expects now the user, so we can finally say which user, and we have it here already, and we can reuse it. So I'm just gonna connect it here.
Oh, neat.
And now it should work. So if you press your trigger button, you get jumped back because I set up completely wrong. What if I wanna do it one? Try now.
Oh, that's.
You get jumped back,
Yeah,
right?
just a little hop.
Okay. What if I just let me check. Which direction was the front? The z-axis is front when it's positive. When it's negative, it's backwards. So let's say this is x, y, z. I will make them 0. And then put this one on too, maybe. And now try pressing it.
Nothing.
The trigger button? Nothing? Okay. Maybe higher value? What about now?
Oh, so every time I go to, like, do anything.
Okay. Okay, so, what about now? And now we jump really high. Yeah, so, see, this was a bit advanced too, but you see, everything is possible. So, you can basically make an item, for example. Let's say, maybe the small box, right? And then whenever you hold that box, you can press the trigger button, and then maybe you jump up in the air, or you go into flying mode, or like, these are just examples, but you see, everything is done inside Neos. You don't need to type any code at all. You just do it inside here and get the live feedback. So yeah, I think that's enough logic for today.
I think so too.
Yeah, but you know, we made a working
We
button.
did.
We made the box. We make the sound when we go inside, and we have now a modified jumping button. Yeah, so let's go to another world. Maybe let's go to the Twitch streaming world.
Oh,
so
yes.
people can also have fun too. So let me open a session. Now that we have 7 followers right now watching.
Is this jumping gonna keep going? Or when we
No.
leave, will it? Okay.
It will go away since we didn't put the code back into your
Okay.
avatar. So it's just only here. So let me start the session. Start. Did it work? Oh, you didn't try
Yep,
it. Okay.
sorry. Do I have to wait for you to come back before pushing it, or can I just push it when you leave?
You can just push
okay.
it.
I thought I had to wait for you to come back. I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't worry. Um, okay, I load them.
I am.
Maybe stop the video behind.
Oh.
So we didn't connect to the chat.
There we go. Okay.
Can someone write something in the chat so we can confirm it's working?
This particular ENT museum is still a little bit old, so it's not being highly optimized. But
Let me type something.
Don't make me walk to my desk because I might trip and fall.
No, it's working.
Okay.
It's working.
Woohoo.
For some reason it doesn't show the video account, but yeah.
That's okay.
So everyone who's watching and didn't fall asleep from me talking too much, you can write any command which is here, and let me just make it known. So just pick one of them, and I can start with myself first too. So place. So for example,
Sky hell, what is that?
yeah, this one will change the sky. Something's odd. It doesn't work. Let me change. Let's try this one. Can you try spawning your chat again, like from the button? Oh, there you go. This one worked.
Okay.
You see now the world changed, like the sky changed to the color of hell, which is red. So try turning on in the streamer settings as group, so they can see our interactions, like when we write things. For example.
Wow.
Yep.
You said group for the camera? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, worlds. Doesn't matter.
I think we're so close to each other. It's about the same.
The camera's behind my back. I think you might have to rotate it a bit with the button on the left. Did you find it? Or?
There we go.
So let's try this one. So okay, didn't work. I guess something's up with Twitch today. I think it broke a bit with the updates.
It may have.
What about what else was there? Maybe I can zoom myself. Let me right. So yep. There you go.
So some of them aren't working.
Yeah.
That's okay.
What about explodes?
Oh.
A moment, you have to write it again with the space on the exclamation mark. Let's see. Yeah, something's odd with it. But you know, this is the Twitch streaming world where the functionality is built into it. Oh, there you go.
That,
yeah, so
that did startle me just a little bit.
yeah, it did throw me too the first time. So there's also like the pizza one, which also startled me because it wants like proof, like in front of you. And then I was like, what the hell? Because I wasn't expecting this. And yeah, yay!
Yes.
We did
We
it.
didn't completely break the
And
game, just partially.
yeah,
Or Twitch. It was
we
probably
made an
Twitch.
exception
We
today.
should totally blame Twitch because Twitch is always twitchy.
Bad Twitch. Not the followers.
No, Twitch itself. Yeah, yeah.
Followers are cool. Twitch is bad. Let me see. What about? Okay, if this one works, it's gonna be great. Choose. No. Can someone else try choosing me? Just write choose and then wait. Maybe it will work. I think this is even like a sub command, so you have to be a sub of the particular channel. But yeah, we don't have that functionality
Not
yet for a
yet.
channel. Yeah, I just realized.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's why it didn't work.
Oh, okay. Yep, that might be it.
Yeah. My bad. These things still work. So yeah, there's functionality on the Twitch chat too, so followers can interact with it. We can also define our own commands. For example, if someone writes, I don't know, maybe exclamation mark bong, and the streamer gets bonged, like maybe a hammer spawns and then bonks him out of nowhere, and the head gets pushed in.
Oh, that would be funny.
Yep, totally dual here. So over here we have like some small items we can play with. And we can actually physically open up this shelf. Like you can grab onto it. Okay, I'm sitting well, but you can do it like physically or use the laser to open it. And there are some items where we can scale ourselves up down maybe. What did I? Oh, there you go. So just to see some items here.
How do I do the scaling? I don't.
Oh yeah, it's because the creator of the world didn't set up the permission for everyone to
Oh,
actually do it
okay.
manually. Now you can. Yep. And then there you go, and then just move, then it will. So for example, this one is an animated picture by by the co-founder of Neos, called Carol. This is just. Oh,
You
well,
broke it.
I broke something.
Oops. They won't notice, I'm sure.
Oopsie. No one saw anything. I think I can trust the chat to not, tell on me.
They won't tell.
Okay, so we have other items here. Like this is Nexalon from the team 2. Oh, we have Altogether and H12, which is praising the sun. And this is Ruxius, which says, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Do they say that a lot? I don't know.
You love me.
Yep, so someone using love one. Thank you. And we have a not so suspicious looking mushroom.
Not suspicious at all.
Totally
You know, that
not suspicious.
it might be one of Alice's mushrooms.
So what you're saying is I should eat it. But that will be no fun.
Okay.
Because it has an effect. So watch this.
Oh.
So I think the camera is also behind me, right? Yeah. I'm gonna move that way, so. Oh.
It is one of Alice's mushrooms. I was right. Oh, it did change all the colors for me too. That's pretty fun.
Yep. Followers on the Twitch stream can see no sphere around your head now, but it should be now for you, like changing colors, right? You can change to smooth POV for some seconds so they can see how it looks. Yeah, Moment, you're correct. Like, I think they're both set to sub only, so they don't work for us right now. But we will get to that point where we can have subs. So everyone is watching, drop a follow, and I will give you a 2-2. So just add me in game. Everyone is watching.
Yes. Blaze is super awesome. And super helpful and totally cool.
I might talk a lot, but you know, I get the work done. Is it still running?
No, the colors
Like
the colors are fine now. So I'm just wondering, will I grow or will I have to need to scale?
You have to scale the stuff back again. So let me change the. Oh, wait, this is a bit too bright. Let me go back to night again. I might have a timeout, so I can spam the commands. Yeah. This is 20.
Oh, 2's horrible. Oh, I keep getting 20s. Maybe I have good luck today.
What about me? Yeah, sounds about right. I have never lost. What about this one? Try shaking it, but ask a question first and then shake.
Am I gonna have a great 4-day weekend? It is not certain. Wow, 8-ball, you be broken. I'm gonna have a great 4-day weekend.
Yeah. So you know, this is also very cool because you know, I move it slowly, it doesn't work. But when you really shake it, it's gonna activate. Maybe. Okay, let's ask something. Am I talking too much? Is it easy? What? Sounds about me too.
What?
What was the question again? But yeah, it sounds like me. I like it. Okay, so on this side we have like the mascots of the of the team. Small warning.
Mhm.
This one is doing very, very ear-killing noises. So I'm gonna equip this one so we don't kill your ears. Yeah. Well, it didn't get updated for the hand, but so when I press a button, like a trigger one,
Oh, yeah, no.
it screams or screeches. If I press the secondary reaction button, I will do it from here.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So we have to delete this one. So I'm sorry, next one. We have Fruxius, so you can try equipping it. So you can just equip it. It's like a regular
Okay.
tool. Did it work?
Aw.
I don't know why, but I don't see it in your hands. For me, it's still like
Okay.
there.
And see, the other one's still in your hand for me.
Oh no.
Oh, now it's gone. Now it's gone.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Excuse me.
Yep.
I was making you talk. That's really cool. Like the eyes are like metallic.
They're like reflective.
Yeah, that's the word.
And these are just materials which we can edit in real time too. Super awesome. For example, we have also like a Reddit awards thingy, but when you press on it, it will actually ask you to go onto the subreddit of
Oh,
NeosVR.
neat.
So try pressing on it. You should get a message.
Oh, I do. Yeah.
Yep. This has an actual like 5 seconds timer, so you can see and without accidentally pressing allow where it brings you to. And then you can decide, okay, I trust this website I'm going to get transferred to, or I just deny.
Right. Not that I don't trust Reddit, but I said deny just because I don't want to crash my screen.
No, totally fine. So on the other side, we should also have like the Discord button. Let me just check. Yeah. So for example, let's assume you created a cool world and you probably made it for your community or something like that. You can just have like a button so the people don't have to write out the text like one by one. They can just press a button here and then they can get transferred over to your Discord. Try pressing on it.
And you have the 5 seconds.
Yep. This is really handsome. Okay, let's go back again to the corner. And we have like, for example.
Sorry, I was reading chat.
Oh, are they writing?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me bring it over here. Okay. So, yeah, we have a chessboard here. We can actually play chess.
Oh.
Like, I might have to go into fly mode because the colors are getting in the way. Okay. So, for example, I think I remember chess.
Oh, I don't. I know pawns go 2 or something.
I think the pawns only can move 1 or 2.
Right.
And just
On the first move,
in
they can
front.
move 2, and then after that, they can only move 1. I think. Then I think the horses make L shapes and the castles go diagonally.
Yeah.
Or do the castles just go straight and these ones go diagonal? I don't know.
Yeah, castle ones go only like in one direction.
Oh, okay.
The horses L shape, yes. These things are going like what's this diagonal? Like this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They only go that way. These go like in every direction, I
Yeah.
think. That's the
Mhm.
king or
I
queen?
think that's the king.
So this was the queen, or
Yeah, I think
I
that's the
forgot the
queen.
names.
Yeah. Knight. There's
And
the
then,
knight. There's a bishop. The pawns. I don't know.
yeah, this is and
Not enough coffee.
it should actually snap back. Yeah, you see? It should actually snap back the table if it's a bit close.
Oh, neat.
Snap onto it. And you can do that with every object. You know, you can make these cool games, like these ball games. Maybe see on the, for example. You know, you can recreate it kind of and duplicate it. You know,
Oh.
whoa, hold on, that one. I decided to go on with them. But yeah, the possibility is just one. Basically, close.
Yeah, we don't want the bugs in.
Yeah, but I'm holding that, so I'm kind of stuck.
Oh no. Oh, what the heck?
Yeah, you're holding onto it. Road setting is set to that we can grab anything.
Oh, we needed the inside one.
Well, I guess.
There we go.
New.
Oh, there's an upstairs.
Oh yeah, we can go upstairs. We can go from over. Yep.
There we go.
Wait, did you?
Hmm?
Yeah.
I tried to walk through some glass.
Oh, okay. There you are.
Oh. In. Okay. I was
Oh.
trying to pull. It was a push.
I think these ones are empty on a second.
Party.
Yeah. The pressure is working. Okay, let's push it. Okay, maybe the other hand. Yep. My right hand is kind of broken because my index finger is still not fixed, so it's not carrying it.
Oh.
But you know. Yeah. And there's another door.
And now the
Let me change. Yeah, back again. Let me change this guy to night again. There we go. Yeah. So this is just the Twitch streaming house, which the team used to stream because they got a new one now, a new revamp one,
Okay.
and they might stream that Friday again, if I remember correctly.
Oh, nice.
So yeah. Okay, so we can go somewhere else. Let's see what we have.
Actually, gonna get
Oh.
a drink real quick, so I'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay. Take your time. There else, just only. Okay, the camera is able to entertain them. Right. Okay, so let's see. Patron spike. Gadgets. Okay. We can also appear for everyone who's by just holding onto like holding item. Just point to where your mouse is kinda, and let me actually equip it. And then it should noise, but it doesn't. Broken? Oh, okay. I have to move it closer. And then you see it's vape, so change the color of that one. Let me move closer. And we can open up the thing and change the color by using the and maybe you want to have it in blue. And then I press the button at this thing. And then we can just put it back in. That's basically we close it. And then yep, there we go. I hope it's on the stream. It did. Delete. So one you guys should remember, it's just erasing your memory, so you can move to someone else. Maybe you had like, I don't know, maybe you were talking too much, then you erase their memory.
And
Welcome.
oops, my arms are opposite.
So the vaping items work.
Oh, nice.
So we can actually showcase it. I showed it when we were away, but we can see. Okay, so
What was that?
are you done? You put your
I am.
controls
Yep.
fixing?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Okay. So try equipping it like an item, and then move it like closely to your mouth. Like try your best. Okay, it doesn't. It doesn't work because the control is too big, I think. But Fred, I can move that one close to you. No? Maybe like this? No? Wait. Okay, it works for me though. And to change color, we will press the button here, which is kind of hard to see. Then get this thing out and use that item. Maybe in Pro. And then press the button again. Put it back in. Close it. And then when I can find my mouth.
See, for me, okay.
Yeah. This is the cool, which doesn't work for you, unfortunately. But I blame the my got extremely quick.
Oh, okay. Whoops. If we need to restart, we need to restart. That works for me. Oh. Uh-oh. I lost chat.
I can't hear you in game, I think.
How about now? Okay.
Yeah.
I put chat